So today I'm going to talk about your sort of inputs, what you're consuming as a person, and how that completely affects your happiness and everything in your life. So first of all, we have physical environment. Now, I think a lot of people live in places where they're just putting up with it, but may not be as happy as they could be. And that's in terms of the actual physical environment. I've been there before. I've been there relatively recently. And just give you a bit of insight, I was working 7 days a week in an industrial unit, literally sleeping there some nights just because I was working late into the US session. It wouldn't be right for me to come home, wake everyone up, that sort of thing. Also, being that sort of physical environment is compared to this now, where I'm living in a nice penthouse. I'm doing the same sort of work, but it's in a much nicer environment. I'm surrounded by much nicer things. I'm right next to the beach as well, literally just there. So it's very, very nice, and I can always come into the pool or whatever I need to if I'm feeling a little bit stressed. Number two is the people that you're surrounded by. So if you have negative people in your life, or people that you're not necessarily happy spending time with, or even if you just live in like a very localized area and it's not very busy and you're not surrounded by people that you want to be surrounded by. For example, here in Asia, there's loads of people doing digital nomading, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's a pretty cool vibe. And number three is the things that you consume. So give you a bit of insight, my business partner, Dan, he was consuming a lot of Twitter content. And I was just like, mate, stop watching that stuff. I don't want to see the riots. Not that I don't care, but I don't really care. So eventually he was like, all right, I'll delete it. And then he came back to me, he was like, yeah, look, you're right. You don't need to see that sort of stuff. And it's true. Like, as soon as we stop watching all that sort of Twitter stuff, it doesn't exist really. Well, it does, but not in your reality. You can remove yourself from those realities that you don't need to live in. Some people are forced to live there, and all the support to them. But for me personally, I'm in a situation where I'm living my own life in my own sort of area, and I don't want to experience those sorts of things. I have the privilege of not being in those situations, so I don't want to create that reality for myself when I don't need to. And yeah, that's pretty much my spiel for today. But yeah, whatever you're consuming, whatever you're taking in, your physical reality, what you're consuming on your iPhone or your computer or whatever, and then also the people that you're surrounded by, these are all massive impacts on your overall happiness, your ability to be confident as well. Your ability to be confident. If you have negative things sort of dragging you down, then you're not able to express yourself fully, be yourself, put yourself in an environment where you can shine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts.